Alrighty, good evening, everybody. I'm sorry I'm a bit late, everybody. I mean, I just got back from uncle duties and all that, but we got a new weekend hangout session with actor Louis DeStefano and comedian Tiffany Buda or Buda.
Yeah, tomato, whatever. Buda, but
Buda like the weed. I got you.
like Buda, like Buda.
Let me ask, who is this? Is that you? World Freedom?
It's my shadow. It's me. It's me and my full confidence as I journey in my hero's journey of tackling all my body trauma and making it so I can fully show up in a relationship and not like keep being like a weirdo and shit. So, like, you can have great sex with someone, but actually like emotionally connecting is like a whole other never-ending journey apparently. So yeah, so Aurora is apparently like this inner person inside me that I've just discovered in the last we'll get into that, but I hired a coach after like 12 years of being in like intense like just talk therapy. I was just validated for every narcissistic thought I ever had, and now like I just like I turned 45, and when I turned 45 I was like, I'm living my next 45 years for myself. Like, fuck you. Like, and I had a big, yeah. And you know what? It's amazing when you declare something to the universe that things like start, I don't know. They do. Things start aligning. Like, bricks start leading to weird shit. So anyway, I had declared that
Louis introduce himself. Like, introduce yourself, Louis.
Hi,
Louis.
Yeah, what's up? Nice to meet you, Tiffany. Yeah, Louis DeStefano from Los Angeles, Italian American actor, filmmaker, born and raised here. So yeah, let's get into this.
Wait, you're a native?
I'm a native. Yeah. Well, I'm in the San Gabriel Valley at the moment, but I'm originally from Torrance, Redondo Beach, South Bay all day.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm in PV right now, so I'm at PV. So yeah,
I love PV.
South Bay, yeah.
Whoa,
wait. Back to your part of LA again, Louis. I'm done.
Where are you?
Right now?
Me?
Wait. Where's everybody at right now? For real?
I'm in PV. Lamita, PV's, Pedro. It's all the same. It's all mixed up.
You're kidding me. That is such a cool area. And where are you at right now? Because like LA's so big. It's like you could be an hour and a half away and still be in LA. So
yeah. Like pretty much, like I'm right next to San Pedro, that LA.
Yeah. So are you probably like off Western, huh? Kind of.
Yep.
Yeah, you're on the border right there.
The border, yeah.
Up that hill.
PV.
Yeah, it's like
thing is, when I say PB, it comes out. Oh, you living with all the bougie people. So I say PB a
lot. Yeah, I'm over here in the San Gabriel Valley, between like San Gabriel, Alhambra, like Monterey Park. I'm in that area.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. That's beautiful over there in the mountains.
Yeah,
close to the mountain.
Yeah.
I love that area. In fact, it's funny. I was looking in Alhambra because you can get the best deal for a house in like a really good neighborhood.
It's getting pretty pricey right now.
Yeah.
It is. Like, I gotta tell you though, it is so hot out there.
It is like, besides like the food and all that, and like it is a safe community. The weather sucks, man. I freaking hate it. Winter is like my favorite time here, and I'm like happy. Being from Redondo, yeah, being from the beach area, there's nothing like it. So I do miss living by the beach. Yep.
Yeah. Remember we met in
Hermosa, right there by Silvio's where I used to work.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Hermosa in so long.
Yeah, me and my friend that day we met, like we was filming a YouTube video.
Yeah. I was asking you about that. I was like, oh, dude, because like at that time, I was still like, what year was that? 2013?
14.
Oh shit.
2014. So I was just getting my feet wet in the business, and it's all like connections and like who you know and all that. And so I'm like networking with you. You're like, oh, you got a YouTube channel, but then like I didn't really know exactly the type of content that you were like posting or whatever at that time, And I'm just like, I want to pursue acting and make movies, different path. Yeah. I remember
it's
that.
All the same. It's all the same, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, right? Like you have like Lady Gaga, like is like this amazing actress apparently. I mean, like, right? Like it's kind of amazing, like how I mean, even like Oprah's an amazing actor. Like, I mean, like it's funny. I think like I tried to do acting. I did, and Mark Pellegrino was my teacher.
Right.
He's amazing. You know, he was in The Big Lebowski. He's the dude that dunked. You know, the dude in the toilet in the beginning, and he's also in like in Cold Blood. He was one of the killers. He's like, it's funny. I see him all the time randomly. But I remember when it was Meisner method. And like, I'm like, you know, I think I'm doing this great job. And he's just like, dude, like, you know, like, you know, because I'm so controlling. I'm a very, like, and this is something like with that whole, like, because I realize like my craft, my ability to connect, like people love the music I write. They love it when I do go out there, but it's hard for me. It's hard for me to show up authentically. And it's obvious when you don't. And I admire people who do.
Right.
And who do it all the time, like you do. Like I really do, because that's where I want to be. I want to be in a place where I can consistently show up authentically, and I really admire people who do that.
Yeah, thank you, John. I was gonna say, like the time I met you, I was sitting on the fence about starting a YouTube channel, and I have ideas. Never did it because I was like so one-track minded. I'm gonna make it as an actor, filmmaker. So you were like probably the perfect person. I probably could have like probably collaborated and made that happen, but I wasn't stuck on that.
I'm gonna tell you, like, I changed my genre around like 2015. Like it was videos. Yeah, it was like prank videos. It was like prank, like in the prank genre. But then I moved on to like reaction videos.
I saw that.
I love reaction videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, like pretty much like how I blew up on YouTube was Ryan Reynolds shared one of my videos on his.
Damn.
I blew up.
That's tight. Congrats, man.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, the thing is, like, the whole idea of starting a YouTube channel was like I was originally set on being like a filmmaker, like a director or a producer.
Yeah.
One of my friends told me like, "Hey, start a YouTube channel. You make some money. You make like if you get 1,000 views, you make $1."
Yeah.
Like, okay, start doing again that.
It seemed like you got in at the right time. I know like people say, oh yeah, probably before that was a better time. No, like it was perfect timing, I think, for you.
Yeah. It's harder for like.
That's like TikTok, and I'm sorry, but fuck TikTok. Like
it's harder for smaller channels to get big now. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's all corporate talk.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
Right, and like because like I was saying, like fuck because it's so short. Like these like little tiny snippets. And like if I have a friend, he's a director and he went to USC and like he makes puppet videos and shit. It's really funny. And like he does like really these videos that have had like 1 million views and stuff. And he like one of those like Foo Fighters videos, are all puppets and shit. Like it's really funny. He turns people into puppets, right? And so but the point being is that like he gets like so like into these shorts. He's like, oh Tiffany, it's gonna be all about QB and these shorts and you know these and I'm like, I really admire like people who can actually hold the floor for a bit, you know, like in fact, that's what I texted you about. Like when I did stand up, I was happy to have my 3.5 minutes. Like I had I know that's why people love to have me because I had my good 3 minutes. And like,
Tiffany,
you know, you need
Tiffany, let me ask you, where do you do comedy at?
When I did my comedy, you know, I had a baby and all that stuff and, I miss comedy though, but I did Comedy Store. And that was really fun with Adam Barnhart especially, and then in the Bit Show, and then also at Flappers. And I've asked to do like Ice House. I love Ice House. They're very supportive, I think, of women, to be honest. Like they are, like you know, and in fact, all these places really are. Like tonight, my sister, her boyfriend writes for comedy, and he was doing a Q&A for really hilarious. Really hilarious woman. She's pregnant, in fact. Pavowski. But she's really funny. She's really funny. She's like this little girl, like she has this like little girl personality. Anyways, I'm just rambling. I had a glass of wine. Mama needed a glass of wine. I have a 20-month-old baby.
Oh wow.
So yeah, and so I love him to death, but like everything has changed for him in the last few weeks. He's like suddenly,
pretty much your mom.
you know.
Yeah.
Because you have uncle duties. So yeah, you're probably seeing this. In fact, I should talk to you about this off camera.
Yeah, just check me out.
Okay. I want to hear what you've been up to. Like all of you guys. Like you guys sound like you've been up to creative projects.
Go
Like
ahead,
I've just
dude.
been
What you
like
been up to
writing
lately?
my music mostly. I'm not really doing comedy. I'm mostly like writing music. I'm an attorney. I've been practicing for like 19 years. So that's really what I do is like I'm an attorney and I do comedy and I do music and I advise people about life, as you
So
can
you're a
tell.
multitasker.
But yeah, like I am someone here, honestly, here to just be supportive of all these. I seem to like meet the most amazing creative people like in the whole world. And I feel like just being able to witness you guys and like hear about the amazing shit that you guys have the courage to put out there that I am so scared to do. I don't know, titillates me. So titillate me.
You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, I don't really.
Fucking titillate me, man.
Lewis, what you been up to lately?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a wild whirlwind. Gosh, my story is pretty long. I'm not going to get too much into it unless you guys ask. But I starred in a movie called Another Way to Die. It's been out on Amazon Prime and Tubi. Yeah, and now it's on YouTube. It's been up for about a month on YouTube and already has 101,000 views as of today, which is pretty freaking crazy. Yeah.
And Lewis had like the flyer, for his movie, but like he couldn't show up on screen.
Yeah, I had the flyer. Yeah, well, like the poster. It shows me with the gun and the girl and all that, and I wanted to use that as like a green screen or whatever, but it just didn't work because I never used this platform before on here. Yeah, so I end up doing Another Way to Die, and then right afterwards, I directed my first feature film. Let me state, all these films have distribution, by the way. So it's called Amityville Emmanuel. It's a comedy horror comedy. Yeah, and
comedy horror.
Yeah, thank you. I directed it.
And Lewis, what YouTube channel is that on?
Excuse me.
What YouTube channel is that on?
Oh, Cinema Epoch.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Cinema Epoch.
By the way, YouTube Premium is the best 19. I'm not pushing. I don't know. I have nothing affiliated with YouTube, but like it's the best 19.99 I've ever spent in my life.
Oh, hold on.
I love YouTube Premium. I can like watch movies and shit. Like my kid, he loves fucking YouTube. Like he starts pushing on the TV, thinking it's the different videos. And I put on like other things like Max and Disney. He's like, no, I want to see. He likes this. He likes to see real people talking.
Right.
It's funny and like doing shit. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Cinema Epoch is where he also has the Samurai Cop. It's like the old like 80s, 90s, like a lot of like indie films. I heard.
Yeah, Cinema Epoch, they're a distribution company, and they just started releasing all their films for free on their own channel. So you don't have to like pay like to have like the YouTube Premium or whatever like that subscription. You just go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell, and then you have all like I don't know how many movies are up on there. Probably like
Tiffany, you got to see Samurai Cop.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the best worst film of all time.
And they did part 2.
And they did part 2.
Yeah, I love those kinds of films.
Yeah, it's a lot of them are art house type films, and my film Another Way to Die, it's action, but it's a little art house. And the second action film I did, because I went back to back, Another Way to Die. I shot like 50 movies the past since 2021, like 50 feature films with distribution, but the big ones for me,
dude.
yeah, the big ones for me. It's crazy, right?
Crazy,
Another Way to Die. Thank you, appreciate it. Amityville Emmanuel. Then I went to starring in my second feature film called Backfire, and like that just got released just last year or this year, I think it was. Yeah, just last year. And then what's it called? I already started filming this movie called Fallout, and I'm the star of that one. It's another action movie. It has to do with I work for like CIA agency, and people within my own agency are set out to kill me.
I love that. I watched so many of those like CIA, FBI fucking films and movies.
Hey, bro, you're prolific. I'm looking at your IMDb right now. You made like 30 films.
You need to post
The last couple of
you
years.
need to
Yeah.
put that in the chat. Like you need to like put it in on the YouTube, you know, in the comments.
Yeah, if you have IMDb Pro, then you'll actually see all the credits. Like I'm attached to like maybe I think 12 other movies. When you just look at regular IMDb,
you a whole group of movies in the last 3 years.
yeah, dude.
Wait, who are you? Are you Bruce Willis? Are you like suddenly dying from some like brain tumor we don't know about?
No.
Like what's going on? Like why are you so productive? Like what's this inner
Willis.
drive?
It's you know I got with the right people.
Nicolas
but
Cage, you owe taxes. That's what it is, right?
I worked very hard, and we could get into that more of that story how I got into it. But yeah, I worked very hard on one production, and those producers they hooked me up with their distributor that makes and produces their own movies, and they felt that I was a good fit with my work ethic and my personality, and I'm not demanding. I'm not a diva on set. I don't complain or cause drama. I'm a very likable person on set, and I push through. They call it the fog of production when you have to get stuff done. We get stuff done and we take care of business, like what Elvis would say, taking care of business. And so yeah, and I got with the right company, and they are committed to the crank out movies, like 30 movies a year. And I came in there as a director of photography. So I do cinematography. Oh. Yeah, that was my back door into Hollywood, is production and cinematography, to become an actor, to become a star in feature films now.
Look at you. Yeah, like wow, like I'm verklempt here. Like this is like you're like wow. You're like a polymath.
It's just something crazy. Right. It's just something within me that I felt called to do in my life since a young age. It's been confirmed throughout my life. And it just
you're an example of someone who's followed their calling. You're an example. You've followed your calling, and you've been authentic to yourself. And see how you seem like a calm and happy person. And like I think you seem really. That's such a beautiful journey. That's such a beautiful journey.
Yeah, thank you so much. It has its own struggles. I mean, like with everyone else, you have life you have to deal with, and it's not easy, and you just try to figure out a way. If it's meant to be, it's gonna happen. Also, you plan. Say it again.
Yeah, as someone who worked in films myself, I know. Like it's
And I'm going to be starring a couple more feature films and directing more feature films. And then start my own production company and collab with the company I'm with. Okay. Yeah, I'm writing my own feature films as well for the movies I want to see and the movies I want to star in. I know how to get a movie done. At the end of the day, now I have phone calls, texts, emails all the time of people wanting me either to produce their feature films or they're asking for money. Like everyone's in the industry is interesting. Everyone's looking for work and everyone's looking for money. And then most of the time they're not going to get it. So you still have to network. You still have to build relationships. But at the end of the day, you have to create your own content. Just like you, John, you created your own platform, bro. And like, look, bam. And that's how it's done. And we had the example when the internet took off and YouTube. You have all these creators creating stuff. And I'm going to tell you something my acting coach always said when I was taking classes. His name's Anthony Gilardi from the Anthony Gilardi Acting Studio. He says, referring to the SAG New Media, this is like 2013, he told us. So if you're not acting in front of the camera, you better be writing, producing, directing your own stuff, because you have no excuse in the day and age we live in. So it's like
there's zero excuse for not being famous. For like, if you want to be in the industry, like it's the easiest time to be in the industry.
It is, yes.
You just get on. Yeah, the thing is, get on some content.
Yeah, start with your cell phone and learn filmmaking, learn lighting, like everything.
No. You say that. I tried to make a GIF from a YouTube clip of Joaquin Phoenix being, you guys think you're so cool because you have boats. I couldn't figure out how to get that fucking download to like, you say so. I bet you my 2-year-old son could do it in like a minute. But you're like, I'm telling you, like, it's actually a lot more difficult than it seems. So I commend all of you for actually creating product and putting it out there, because it's so easy to say, I'm going to create product and I'm going to put it out there. but actually doing it is actually harder.
And the scene is oversaturated as we speak.
It is. It's very oversaturated. But guess what? It's becoming like an equal playing field the way the movie industry is happening right now. Everyone is like, they can't spend big budgets on these movies because they're not going to get their ROI, return on investment. You know, so the studios are trying to figure out a new formula, especially with if they're doing $100 million movies. I'm not an expert, but from my experience and my mentors around me, they're trying to, the movies are out for a couple months in theaters and then they're just going to go streaming. Like, how are they going to get these millions and millions of dollars back?
Well,
like,
okay,
it's
I
crazy.
had a narcissist ex who was a publicist for Paramount a long time ago, but he used to always tell me horror and comedy are the bread and butter of like Paramount. They're like, it's 30%. He would tell me that like all horror or comedy had to make, and this was a long time ago, but this was back in like the late 2000s. He's like, it would have to make like about a few million, honestly, like 20 million. So maybe now it's more like but that's what's great. Like, no, you wrote the right shit, man. Horror comedy, that's the bread and butter.
Yeah,
I've been trying to develop in my head like for like 20 years. Like, if you can come up with that, you are gonna like. I, in fact, had a high school teacher who gave me a bunch of Clive Barker books when I was 15 years old because he saw like I like to write like detailed shit, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You're giving me this trippy ass shit." But he had an idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say real quick. I didn't write Amityville Emmanuel. That was by Gino.
Pick it up.
Yeah, that's from another writer of ours. But I directed his movie. What were you saying, John? Thank you.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you might get featured on regular media in the future, you know what I'm saying? Like,
there you go. Yeah.
Media content.
Yep. Yeah, man. I'm down. Yeah, so it's been one hell of a journey.
That's for sure. So that's so great that you saw that. Like, that you saw that and you picked it up and you made that, because that's going to be I just see that the whole, especially on the streaming channels, they can't get enough of the horror, suspense.
Oh yeah, Tubi, Fubi, Freevee.
Tubi asked us for 30 movies, so we're trying to make all the movies, but then my distributor buys and sells movies too, so then he can have movies to give them. So
I'm Louis. Let me ask, doesn't Tubi pay like a percentage for distribution?
They do. I don't have the details of that because I don't really work on the distribution side yet. But they get a percentage, and Tubi is kind of like a YouTube, pretty much, in a way, you know. So the ads, they make money off the ads. They get a percentage off the ads. So, but people, some of the ads, I think you can't. Yeah, I don't think you could skip on Tubi. YouTube, you can skip the ads. So
yes,
some of the movies, some of our movies that were bigger budget. I mean, like, people just skip through the ads. Like, we need people to sit and like watch the ads for any money to be made. You can have tons of movies on there, but it's really it's a hit and miss. It's like fishing. You have more lines out there. You can see which one bites and which one performs. But a lot of them are performing. You know, a lot of them already hit over 100,000 views, including my movie Another Way to Die, in 1 month. You know, some of them are on their way to 200,000 or past 200,000 views in 1 month. So it's
is it Tubi like YouTube where you get like $1 per every 1,000 views?
I'm not sure of the details. I can't answer that. I'm sure it's something similar like that. I'm gonna find out eventually because I'm gonna be going towards more of the distribution side, but I'm still gonna be production, acting, and cinematography and directing. You know. Yeah, but I definitely want to learn the distribution side because you have to learn it to really sustain yourself in the business. You have to know the business of acting, and that comes hand in hand. If you don't have distribution, then you have a movie that's going to be sitting collecting dust, and you ain't going to make your money back. So it's like you really have to have distribution. But some people are trying to do self-distribution so they don't get screwed. But then
do something like Tommy Wiseau do, you know what I'm saying, and like buy the studio and then just show it yourself.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, do you go to that? Isn't there that big convention? There's those 2 conventions, like AEI, whatever. There's like the one that's the producers one, and then there's at the Lowe's Hotel in Santa Monica. It used to be, but that was before the pandemic. And that's where all the all the people who made movies would go and try to network.
American Film Market.
Yes. Yeah, I used to go to that a long time ago.
Right. Yeah, it's changed. It's like we sent one of our producers. He goes every year, and it's pretty much some of the same people, and it's not what it used to be, I guess. And a lot of people ain't paying, I guess, you know, too, on top of that. So
yeah, it was expensive.
Yeah, there's new players in the game too that are in the foreign market and all that. So we sent our guy there to scope it out and see if they can pick up any foreign films. Pretty much.
Interesting. Yeah, because it's changed so much in the last 10 years. It's crazy. Yeah.
I was gonna go, but then check this out, because my producer distributor, he was like. He's like, I'll send you guys, you know, like me and the other producer. He'll send us, you know, he gave us a number, how much everything costs. He's like, or we can make another couple movies. And I'm like, let's make a couple more movies. Exactly. So we didn't go, you know, we ended up 1 year, we made more movies with that money instead. And it's way worth it, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I was curious, because like it's crazy how it's just all changed.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, especially the pandemic, it changed a lot, especially the comedy scene. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much like it was just Zoom comedy.
Yep. I saw a video today when my producer sent me, and it had to do with the market of the economics of the industry, and we are living in a new era, and I don't think it's going to go back to the old ways. And obviously, streaming is here to stay, but obviously. You know, some platforms are being more strict with their content, or becoming a little bit more conservative with their content that they end up buying on. But that leaves more range and opportunities for independent people to start their own distribution companies and streaming platforms to be able to get the content out there. So it's a lot better. It's a lot better for the independent guys.
It's so easy. Yeah, it's so easy now to be an independent distributor compared to like 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. But to go on the bigger platforms, I heard that you do need to have like a catalog, a certain amount of films to be an actual like legit distributor, like 30 or something. I don't know if that's true or not. I heard that number thrown around, but I could look more into it later on. But yeah, that's if you want to.
Oh yeah, and you never know what people like. Like I have these like 3 videos of Levi, my son, where like they've had like I have this one video where like he's whining about a zipper, has 25,000 views on Instagram. Yeah, and it's just him like whining about a zipper, like trying to pinch it. And like, of course, the one where he says hi and hello when he's 8 weeks old, that has like 15,000 views, right?
Yeah.
So like I
never thought of being like a mom creator, you know what I'm saying? Like an Instagram, TikTok mom creator.
I have thought about it, and then you have like, you know, those like, okay, I want to ask you about this. Okay. Because I'm like, wait, like, is he gonna be that kid like 15 who's like, Mom, you like put my image out there, and now like, you know, people are like, you know, they're able. I don't know. There's like an AI out there, you know, like that's like picking up on chicks that like it has my voice, and you know how like people can take your voice and your image and they can like distribute. I saw this horrible ad, and like got into my mind. It was on Instagram. I was like, do you know what you're doing to the future of your child every time you post like a video of them? And it like showed some like child when they're 15 like so morbidly depressed because like their image had been distributed publicly. I don't know. I was just like, wow, like but he's so cute, my kid, and people love to watch him. So when I first started posting him, I was getting ridiculous. Like it was like 1,000, then 15,000, 25,000 views for like I only had like 7 videos up, and they were like in the like it was like going berserka. That like when I like started when it hit like 24,500 on the fucking zipper video, I made everything private. Now I made everything public again. Yeah, and like I have some random video of him like dancing to Taylor Swift at like 300 videos, right? That I like 300 views. Like just so you're right. Like I don't know what to do. So invite, you know what? I need to talk to you guys. What should I do? Because it's true. People do enjoy. I like watch. I look at people's videos of their kids. I do. I'm a mom. I enjoy it, and especially when they make fun of them and shit. I mean,
I understand the instinct, like protecting your kids' privacy. Yeah, I fully understand.
But I'm overthinking it. I mean, the truth is that he loves doing it. I mean, he's the one that is he loves performing for the. I think that it is something that is part of what that generation is going to have to deal with, right? Is having this very large digital footprint that's been created for them without their consent.
Yeah, they're pretty much
right?
they're pretty much the digital generation.
They're the first purely he's generation alpha. So
yeah. I mean, I'm the type that went to film school back when there was like analog cameras. You know, like
me too.
That's how I learned how to like shoot stuff.
Wow. I'm born in 1978. Okay. So I consider myself a 90s baby because I went to Kurt Cobain's concert at the Forum in 1994. Wow. I held a seance when he died. Like so as far as I'm concerned, like that was like that really impacted me, the 90s. Like I hate all these fucking kids born in the 90s. I didn't call myself a 70s baby. Like I wouldn't dare. Like my mom owned the 70s. You know what I mean? Not me.
Yeah, I'm a 90s kid myself, born in 83.
See? You're born in 83? I'm born in 82.
See? Yeah. We grew up at a time that was like amazing because like you guys were funny because you guys got the like the Tamagotchis and shit. You guys like you got
back in the days of VCRs.
Yep.
Those days.
Oh yeah, like I remember when there was still the beta like fucking debate. Like I mean
pagers,
you have no idea.
Pagers, yeah, the first phones.
Pager, oh yeah.
You know, it was crazy because like I'll do Uber Eats and like teenagers be like using their phone like ordering deliveries.
Yeah.
They have smartphones. High school, like.
Bro, sometimes I do Uber Eats and then like I'm getting orders to deliver to a high school and they have like a security guard gate and you have to like drop it off, leave it on the bench, take a picture of it, and then like the high school student could go get their food. It's like crazy. So they're literally ordering food and like all the boba drinks and stuff like that, like in the area, like it's a trip. You know, the kids are just racking up their mom and dad's credit card.
They're allowed to take their smartphones to school.
Yeah.
I mean, I got in trouble bringing pagers back when I went to high school.
Yeah. But that's why I try to train. I try to train Levi. It's a computer. No, it is a computer. That's the thing. And so I do expose him to amazing apps for music on how to do like he's already written a few songs just by hitting buttons to make looping. There's all these great like looping things, like they're all automatic, of course. But like I really honestly, if you guys ever want to feel like you're like, you know, Obi or whatever, like you can do it. Like you can like be like a DJ. You can be like Fatboy Slim. You can like there's all these presets. You just hit these fucking buttons and they like you're like, oh my god, like I'm like I don't honestly I would rather listen to my kids' music than any music like created by anybody because like it's like it's like I would rather like I cannot wait to watch your movies. By the way,
Thank you.
You don't understand. I am so fucking excited.
Over 20 movies.
I am so excited because I go down the wormhole. I have like ADHD and that shit. Like I don't like I don't just like like I forwarded poor like John. I forwarded him like I'm into Ren and I forwarded like I hope he didn't watch it because you're probably like it's like he talks like 100 like miles per hour, but like you know. And like, but I cannot wait to go down your like the wormhole. Like, I cannot wait to go down your wormhole. I know it sounds like
back to back. It's 20 moves.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's been nonstop. It's pretty freaking wild. I'm actually the pace that we go. I'm used to it. To other people, it's not normal. Their heads would explode if they had to film the way we film. I love the environment and the people I work with. But I learned such a way of filming. Not too many people can do it and still have good quality, you know. And so some of the movies, we take time. Some we don't have time, and because you know you have to factor in location, time, and money as well. And you're limited to 12 hours, and you need to get everything you need done in that amount of time. So it's like chop, 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 chop. You know, move on to the next shot. It's just constantly going. When I'm on a normal, like I don't want to say normal set. What's a normal set? But like when there's on the independent level, even like studio or like this, what's it called? Like SAG Ultra low budget films and stuff like that are still like over 100K plus.
This I was wondering if these were union, they're all
they're all non-union. but some people are stuck in that mold where
Yeah.
they will shoot 1-2 scenes for the whole day. Like they'll shoot that same scene like 100 different times, 100 different ways, and I'm scratching my head like, oh my gosh, I could have shot like 20.
Right angle.
I could have shot like 20 pages instead of like they shoot maybe 2 pages a day or 6 pages a day. So it's really like a walk in the park.
Lewis, I want to ask, how big is the crew for your film?
Oh, it's a skeleton crew.
Yeah.
gotta keep it small, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's how you save money. You got to keep it small, and it works good. I mean, sometimes because we work with the same people, and a lot of us are actors, and that also do production. So we're wearing many hats, so we can get the program going, the show going a lot more quicker. It's like, okay, I'm doing cinematography. Okay, Lou, your scene's up, and then I go look at my sides. Okay, boom, and I jump in front of the camera. But usually, like I have time to prepare, and sometimes you don't have time to prepare. You just have to just do it and then get it done, and then boom, back on camera. Or like we have a guy that we shoot his scenes first, but then he's going to be holding the boom all day. You know what I mean? So we should wrap up his scenes. He's in and out of makeup, do his scenes, boom. And then he's back in production clothes, like holding that boom for us, or moving that light stand. So we have a small core group of people that we can rely on and trust and feel comfortable and safe with, I guess. And we handle business, man. I mean, like people would just be blown away. People want to get on my sets, and it's like I want to help everyone, but I can't help everyone. You know what I mean? It's just like,
look at this way. I mean, you and Tiffany might work on a future film together, you know?
Yeah. There you go.
Wow, that would be an honor. When as you talk about this, my brain, because I'm just like I have this huge imagination as part of like my whole like problem. Right? I have this huge imagination. I keep thinking about like all these things. Like I just have this whole imagination for you, like how like your ability to instantly set up with a minimum basic crew and have this high quality, like this experience where everyone shows up is actually like setting yourself up to have a very like high budget film at some point, first of all. And then also I could even see you in a very difficult climate. Like I can even see you like, I don't know if you know like the whole thing with like Mad Max movie, how like originally it's supposed to be in Australia and they had a long rain, and so he had to do it in Africa, and at the last minute, and actually ended up being even a better movie, right, the remake, because they used that particular location, and he said it's the most intense location. It was so difficult. I mean, same thing like Lawrence. I could see you like a fucking, like you have the skills of a fucking
or
like
something
nature
like
buff
think about like
person.
something like Clerks, you know what I'm saying? Something like
Clerks.
90s.
Okay, because at the weed shop, at the weed shop though, they have like this like Stay Silent Bob shit, and everyone's smoking it, and they don't even know the movie. And I'm like, you don't know Berserka? I'm singing them the Berserka song. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You guys don't even know, and like they don't even know. I'm
gonna tell y'all, Kevin Smith is cool too. Like I got his autograph.
Wow.
At a Comic-Con. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell y'all, like he hosts podcast in Hollywood every Wednesday at the spot called the Cantina.
Wow.
And they're like real people, you know what I mean? Like, and that movie, I mean, and then every movie they've done thereafter, I love every movie that Mallrats, Dogma, all those movies. I mean, right. And it started from Clerks. And I mean, and I watched all those movies, Slackers, all those movies in the 90s, that's what they were. Like I used to know all of them by heart, like which were the preset to Boyhood. You know, this idea of like this running of like it was a very 90s thing, as you know, like they're very natural, very authentic. And it's funny we're talking about this right now and how I had like launched in the beginning of my journey, right? Because like I am kind of in this weird interim place in my life, and I'm sharing this authentically because I'm noticing that everyone wants to do this right now. It's like a collective experience, and it sounds like what you're doing, how you're making films.
Hey,
like,
you make a great podcast. I'm just being real.
What?
Yeah, it's just start your
I'm talking to you. I'll talk to you anytime, John. How's that? Like, if you have me. I mean, I know I'm a rambler, and I appreciate you guys listening.
Yeah, because I'm about to wrap the stream up in a minute.
Oh wow!
I really like talking with you guys. You know, I mean, I think I'm so excited.
John, is there anything else you want me to share? Like how?
Yeah. Just wrap it up, Louis. Anything you want to share?
Yeah.
No, like, is there anything else you want to ask me? I mean, like,
who does the music?
No, pretty much it's promotion.
I want to know who does the music.
Okay.
Who does the music?
So guys, check this out. Watch my movie, Another Way to Die, Backfire, whether it's Amazon Prime, Tubi, or YouTube. I got Fallout going to be filming end of March, and that's going to be coming out sometime this year, I hope. And then Crossfire, I'm going to be in production. I'm the star of that one, so look forward to those. I have a big movie coming out called Prey of Wrath, starring Tatiana Neva, Cynthia Rothrock, and I'm their co-star. Yeah. And yep. And shout out to the director producers, Doug and Benny. Man, those guys gave me the opportunity of a lifetime. And I want to thank them. I want to thank Gregory Hatanaka from Cinema Epoch and Sim Ridge Entertainment, which is the company I'm working for, doing all these movies. And they're the ones that give me the opportunity of a lifetime. And it's been a wild journey. And thanks, John, for having me. And Tiffany, nice to meet you. Follow my stuff. Follow me on social media. Hit me up.
Definitely.
You know, and if I can use some actors, you know, and I'll check you guys' availability if I can bring people on.
All right, Tiffany, time for you to.
That's great.
You want to bring up?
That's great. Nice to talk to you. Nice to see you guys. Bye.
Tiffany, anything you want to wrap up with? Or you?
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, like, you can follow me on my journey at Buda, my Buda. You know, my Instagram. You can see like my as I battle my shadow self, and then I will reemerge. I am recording an album right now about all this. I've been working on a musical for the last couple of years that I will launch hopefully next year at Fringe, about like puppies that like to sing to their lady. I will have to random shit one day we will talk about.
All right, y'all. Have a good night, everybody.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Love to be back one day. Let me know. I'm available.
I'll let y'all know. All righty.
Thank you, guys.
I'll be back next
Thank
week
you guys
with
for
a few more guests, another Riga Hangouts. All right, have a good night, y'all. Peace out.
You too.
Sounds good. God bless you guys.